Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. So I got a job-related question for you. I thought I'd do a video on quitting a job too early. I always get questions around this idea. Some of you are a little bit too afraid to quit a job because you think that that you haven't been there long enough, or that it's going to reflect poorly on you. So I thought I'd answer this question. But before I do that, I do want to tell you about an awesome sponsor that we have at Simple Programmer. You've probably heard of them already, but they're pretty awesome. You might not have seen very many sponsors of Simple Programmer just because, well, honestly, I am pretty picky with who I allow for sponsorship, and so we have gotten hired, Hire.com, as a sponsor, and they are one of the sponsors that I'm actually proud to have, so that's why we have them as a sponsor. But I thought I would tell you a little bit about them. So if you're looking for a job, I definitely recommend Hire.com. I like it because it flips around the job search, right? So instead of you going on some of the other sites and looking for jobs, you submit an application and then employers go and look for you. So there's a special bonus they've given me to give to you, which is if you go to Hire.com, just go to Hire.com/SimpleProgrammer. Normally when you get a job through Hire.com, they give you like $1,000 bonus. They actually double it to $2,000, so you actually get paid to find a job. So pretty cool. Check it out, Hire.com/SimpleProgrammer. Anyway, let's get into the question here. So this question is from Moaz, and he says, "Hi John, I'm a big fan of Simple Programmer and love watching your videos on your YouTube channel." Yes. I'm sure other readers/followers have already told you so, but what you're sharing is making a big difference in your fellow developers' career and life. Cool, I like that. I have a question and would love to have your opinion about it. Could you please not mention my name since this is still going on? I use a nickname. Okay, so I'm assuming you're using a nickname. I definitely didn't mention your whole name here. Anyway, the company I work for has been acquired by some fund at the same time than another competing company. Although they said nothing changed for the future of the company, I really don't believe management and find this behavior, not telling their plans while they prepare for their next move/layoffs, absolutely dishonest. I don't know. I have to disagree with you on that it's dishonest. It's not a good idea to really tell all the employees what you're doing as far as layoffs and plans and future structuring of the company, because you might end up having a lot of people quit. You may change your mind. There's a lot of reasons why. So I don't consider it dishonest unless they're telling you flat out lies, okay? So anyway, he says, "I spent so much time and effort working my ass off trying to improve the company's products and feel so betrayed. My biggest regret is that I focus on adapting to their technology stack rather than learning newer technologies that might help me and that I would love to learn/use." Okay. I'm planning on quitting as soon as I get other opportunities, and probably even before that, for many reasons. I'm also planning on quitting on the spot. These I think it's ass, it's A star. So it's like ass. These ass do not deserve my loyalty and hard work. I might as well use the time looking for opportunities and catching up on technologies and cool stuff I missed. I disagree, okay? There's still more of the email, but I'm going to stop here because I disagree with you. If someone's paying you to do a job, you do the damn job as good as you can, okay? I don't care if they're assholes. I don't care if they're ass, right? It doesn't matter. You still do the job as good as you can while you're there. Now, can you use some of that time to look for other jobs and to brush up on some technologies? Sure, but you should be doing a damn good job if you're hired to do that job. This is a personal integrity thing. I did a video on integrity, why it's so important, but this is your personal integrity at stake. So take this seriously, right? I get what you're saying. I know you're pissed off. Yeah, I'm on your side, dude. But you gotta, don't let, even if they're doing wrong and shady stuff, don't let that make you wrong and shady, right? Don't be poisoned by drinking from their well, okay? You drink from your well. All right, so he says here, "I don't even mind spending a couple weeks or even longer before going back to the market. My main question is, what do you think about the situation? Am I doing the right thing? Is it acceptable to leave the job on the spot after less than a year? Will it hurt my chances in my job hunt? Is it okay to have an X weeks gap in my resume while I invest in my training and have fun learning new stuff. Thank you and have a great weekend. So let's talk about this a little bit. Okay, so I already expressed my concerns here, right? Well, I'm going to tell you, okay, first of all, I don't care what they're doing. Like, you make your decisions and you do what you got to do, but don't be a jerk back. Don't try and spite them. Like, you're not going to. They're not going to be like, oh, yeah, this guy, he really messed up our plans, our wicked, evil plans. No, what you're going to do is you're going to harm yourself. You're creating poison in your own heart. Bitterness. Bitterness doesn't get you anywhere. It's like what is that quote? It's like giving your enemy poison and expecting them to die, right? It's like, or wait a minute. Drinking poison, trying to kill your enemy. I'm not good with quotes. But anyway, don't do that, okay? Just do your job, do a good job. If you want to quit the job, leave the job. If you leave the job, be professional about it, right? Don't quit on the spot. Don't be like, oh, yeah, I quit, motherfucker. Don't do that. That's not cool. No one's gonna be, like, it seems cool when you play it out in your head and you're like, I'm gonna go up to my boss's office and tell him, oh! But don't do that. Really don't do it. It's not good. Like, unless you inherit a huge shit ton of money, then do that, okay? But don't do that, man. If you want to work again, like, that'll get around. Don't just quit on the spot like that. It's not cool. Just like give your 2 weeks notice or whatever, and then just quit, right? Be a professional. Like, you wanna like. See, and this is the thing. It's not just about the company, right? And it's not just about it's not just about burning bridges and what could happen to you. It's about not poisoning your own damn soul. You know what I'm talking about? When you do stuff like this, when you are vengeful, when you're bitter, when you act out of this, it's right. It's like Luke Skywalker, right? It's like the dark side. These are the dark side things. And honestly, it will poison you, right? You can't do harm to another and not poison you. It does. It poisons you, and you don't want to do that, man. Right? So you know what I'm saying. So just do the best that you can while you're there. And do your job. Do a good job. And like I said, if you want to quit, totally quit. But give the 2 weeks notice. Be professional about it. Don't throw any middle fingers up in anyone's face and say how screwed up it is. Just be as pleasant as possible. If they ask why you're quitting, just say that you have a better opportunity for your career. Do not express all of the stuff that's going on. It will not help you. It will only hurt you. Trust me on this one. I know you think you're going to feel better, but it's going to poison you, okay, when you do that. So what comes out of your mouth is going to has a potential to poison you. Now, as far as quitting the job, you've only been there for a year or so. Now, today, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, we go back in time 20 or 30 years ago, and you're at a job for only a year, it might reflect poorly on you. Not really today. I mean, unless you got a history of this, unless you're like, you job hop 6 jobs in 3 years. Okay, now you've got a problem. Now you've got some explaining to do. This is your first offense. No one's going to care. You just can explain it and just say, look, it just wasn't the right fit. We had a corporate restructuring, all kinds of changes. There's a lot of ways to explain this without talking bad about the company and stuff. So anyway, like I said, I don't think it's too early. Go for it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I didn't answer in here. I pretty much answered it. So yeah, just do it the right way. That's the key thing. The other thing is, having a gap in your resume, a couple of weeks while you invest in training and learning fun new stuff. No, it's not gonna hurt you. You don't even have to put it on your resume, right? Because just put the month that you ended one job and the month you started a new job. Not a big deal. Not even gonna matter. But I don't know. I don't know if you want to take a few weeks off to like learn a new technology. I think you want to get right back in and keep working because laziness grows. It does. It's going to be hard to train. And it seems a little bit weird, but it'll be hard to transition back into a new job. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. Again, check out hire.com/simpleprogrammer. They're really cool. I like them. Yeah. So anyway, if you like this video though, I do have a request for you, which is to click that subscribe button down below. And if you're already a subscriber, you can click the like button if you like it. If you don't like this video, go ahead, click that downvote button. It's all right. We're still cool. Anyway, I'll talk to you next time. Take care.